これから2017年度第1回国連英検 B 級のリスニングテストを始めます。
1. Directions. You will hear 10 statements or questions. For each statement or question, choose the most appropriate response and mark your answer on your answer sheet. Number 1.
Could you help me with this homework question?
Number 2. What shift are you working next month? Number 3.
Can you sign these contracts?
Number 4. Have you seen Mary today? Number 5.
How many interns are coming this fall?
Number 6. Excuse me, where can I exchange some money? Number 7.
Hey, how about our football team last night?
Number 8. When is the next train to New York? Number 9.
Shouldn't you be studying for tomorrow's exam?
Number 10. Did you see the news about the big fire yesterday? Two. Directions. You will hear 10 short conversations. Choose the best answer for each follow-up question and mark your answer on your answer sheet. Number 11. That sign says tax-free, but this line on the receipt says I paid a sales tax.
You can get a refund at the tax-free counter on the first floor. You'll need the receipt and your passport.
I'm sorry. Now I understand. Thank you very much. Question. Who most likely is the man? Number 12.
Hi, Gary. How are things going with the project? Has the new machinery arrived?
Things are going okay, but the machinery won't arrive until the day after tomorrow. The suppliers said there were problems at the company.
Gary, this project is your responsibility. We have to finish on schedule, so you need to be firmer with the suppliers.
Question. What does the woman suggest the man do? Number 13. Excuse me, what aisle is Prolax cold medicine in?
Prolax has been recalled due to a safety problem at the manufacturer.
I see. Could you recommend something else? Question. What is the man's problem? Number 14.
What was the work like at the refugee camp? This was your third tour, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. There was lots of misery, and we had to make hard decisions. On the bright side, communications with local governments and supply chains were much better than before.
I admire you for going. I'm not sure I could do that.
Question. What is the attitude of the man towards recent refugee camp management? Number 15. You have some quite negative comments about your teaching on this year's report. One student wrote, "The teacher leaves the classroom often."
If I leave, I always have a reason, such as making some extra photocopies.
I see. But generally you should be prepared before the class. The number of students is fixed, as you know. Question. What does the man imply the teacher should usually do? Number 16.
Drat, there's more construction ahead.
Now we'll be late, and our toll fee will be wasted. I told you to take the other route.
I just thought this way would be faster.
Question. What are the man and woman most likely doing? Number 17. Hi, Jean. I'm running quite late. Would you prefer to meet back at the office?
I'm not going back there today. Let's meet where we planned. What time can you make it?
I can be there in about 1 hour. Question. Where will the man and woman decide to meet? Number 18.
I'm thinking about putting most of my life savings into gold coins to protect my money. What do you think of this idea?
Everyone should own a little gold. But let me ask you some questions. Can a coin borrow money, hire great employees, acquire other businesses, or issue new stock?
I see. So you think my plan is too extreme?
Question. What does the man imply the woman should do by asking his questions? Number 19. What's the matter, Jenny? You look quite worried.
I am. I really need to lose some weight before my wedding day. I'm worried about my dress.
A quick fix is a low-carb diet. Cut down on potatoes, rice, or bread until your wedding day. Oh, and of course, nix the sweets. Question. What is the woman worried about? Number 20.
I just noticed a woman carrying a handgun on her hip. Shouldn't she be arrested?
No. In this state, we have an open carry law. Gun owners can carry guns openly as long as they are 21 or older, have training, and carry the gun in a shoulder or hip holster.
Wow! I'm still not sure I feel comfortable being near her.
Question. What condition for open carry gun owners is not mentioned in this conversation? Three. Directions. You will hear 5 conversations. After each conversation, you will hear 2 follow-up questions. Choose the best answer for each question and mark your answer on your answer sheet. Questions 21 and 22 are based on the following conversation.
This is John's dish and that is Susie's dish. Make sure they eat from their own dish. Susie likes to sneak food from John's dish.
Okay, but I don't know which cat is which.
John is the gray tabby with green eyes. Susie is orange-colored with stripes. You have to feed them 5 times a day.
Wow, that's a lot. I didn't know cats ate so much. When will you be back?
The day after tomorrow. Feeding times are 4 in the afternoon, about 9 at night, 5 or 6 in the morning. Then they get 2 snacks during the day. The snacks are locked in this cupboard.
Number 21. What is most likely the relationship between the woman and the man? Number 22. What will the man most likely do for the woman? Questions 23 and 24 are based on the following conversation. I like the house you showed me, but what about utilities such as electricity bills?
We install the most advanced solar energy systems, but our homes are also connected to a company energy grid.
So I'd still have to pay for electricity.
Yes and no. In bad weather, you may need top-up power from the regular grid. However, with generally good weather, you are a producer. Over 1 year, your energy could be free.
Sounds good. But one last question. How long is the guarantee on your solar energy system? Number 23. Who most likely is the woman? Number 24. According to the conversation, how might the man reduce his energy bill? Questions 25 and 26 are based on the following conversation.
Hey, what's wrong? You are looking a little down today.
I'm so angry at my parents. They want me to go to university. They don't understand that I want to be a pop idol. They just laugh.
I sort of agree with your parents. Your singing lessons here are going well, but as a famous musician once said, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. You need a backup plan.
A backup plan? What do you mean?
Your dream may not work out. Getting a good education would prepare you for other work.
Number 25. Where does this conversation most likely take place? Number 26. What does the woman think about the boy's dream? Questions 27 and 28 are based on the following conversation. What about Jason Smith? He's been with us for nearly 10 years, and last year he was our top salesman. He's an excellent golfer, too.
Salesman? And a good golfer? What century are you from? I like Emily Sanborn. She's smart and ambitious and our top sales representative this year.
Aren't we touchy today? I think Emily is too young, and many of our sales reps wouldn't accept her leadership.
You haven't been looking at the figures. 50% of our sales reps are women in their 30s.
Fine. We'll put both of them on the short list. Number 27. Who most likely are the man and woman? Number 28. What is the main topic of this discussion? Questions 29 and 30 are based on the following conversation. Guess what? I volunteered to teach refugees English at immigration services.
That's nice, but I wish these refugees could be sent to another country, not ours.
Whoa, wait a minute. Mom and Dad emigrated here from Europe. Did you forget?
I've been out of work for 8 months. People are coming here and taking our jobs. It just seems unfair.
I can't believe you're confusing a personal problem with an important principle of our country. Number 29. Which word best describes the woman's reaction to refugees coming to her country? Number 30. What national principle is the man most likely referring to? Four. Directions. You will hear 2 short talks. After each talk, you will hear 5 follow-up questions. Choose the best answer for each question and mark your answer on your answer sheet. Questions 31 through 35 are based on the following talk.
Here's your coffee. I also made some pound cake, so help yourself. Next is garbage disposal. Around here, they are quite strict about separating different kinds of trash. Basically, there are 5 kinds of trash to be separated: burnable, recyclable plastic containers and wrapping, non-burnable, recyclable cans, and recyclable glass bottles and jars. All of these have to be put in special plastic bags. You can buy them at a convenience store, but it is cheaper to buy them at one of the big pharmacies. You'll use burnable garbage bags the most, and next plastic. Anything plastic, including PET bottles, must have a recycling mark on it. If not, it goes into a non-burnable bag. The same goes for cans and glass containers. If there's no recycling mark, they go into non-burnable. You can't throw your garbage out any old time. There are different days for each kind. Also, you have to get your garbage to the collection bin before 8 a.m. Burnable garbage collection days are Monday and Friday. Plastic is Tuesday. I'm not sure about other days, but let's look at the sign later. It's complicated, but basically it's a good thing. Have some pound cake.
Number 31. Who is probably listening to this talk? Number 32. What is this explanation mainly about? Number 33. According to the speaker, where is the best place to buy garbage bags? Number 34. What kind of garbage is not mentioned in this talk? Number 35. What is the woman's attitude towards the garbage collection system? Questions 36 through 40 are based on the following talk. Great! Everyone is here. Let's begin. Last week we watched TV commercials. We learned that TV advertising taps into basic instincts such as fear, greed, and of course, love. Today we're going to talk about social proof. Social proof is when we learn about a product from an ordinary person unconnected to a company, such as a friend. Word of mouth is certainly the oldest form of social proof. A good example was the first Harry Potter book, which was never formally advertised. Most young readers only heard about it from their friends. 300,000 copies sold within 2 years. Not bad for the 90s. Recently, technology has magnified the power of this idea. For example, on social networking sites, users are happy to share what they bought and whether they liked it or not. Often, online friends may buy the same thing. Finally, customer reviews are a powerful tool for online sellers. For example, when a customer buys online, they may also give the book a star rating and write a review after they've read it. In groups, let's talk about the last important purchase you made. How did you decide? Leaders report in 10 minutes. Go. Number 36. What did the teacher probably do just before this talk? Number 37. What kind of course is this most likely? Number 38. What is the main topic of the lesson? Number 39. Which of the following is not mentioned as an advertising technique? Number 40. What will the group leaders most likely do in 10 minutes? This is the end of the listening comprehension section. Go on to the next section.